Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. I thought I'd bring y'all today to let you see the update on 20-day-year-old Coturnix quail indoors because it's cold out right now and they're still young. So these are the eggs that I incubated. I hatched out from Daily Bread Homestead that I ordered and received from being hatched on September 18th. I put them in on 9/22. They hatched on the 10th. So I ordered 24 and 11 of them hatched. I'm pretty sure it was my fault. I'm sure I didn't keep the humidity where it should have been, so that's what I learned. But I got 11. One passed yesterday. It got squished in between the cage and the wire. And the wing broke, and they picked on him, and they tortured him, and him or her, and it didn't make it. So we have 10. So I'm really hoping to hatch out more from them. So this cage is from Amazon. It's a 2-layer. It has the gross poop tray. Each one has a separation here, but I convinced my husband to modify it to where there's no separation there. You can see him walking through. And that separation I had him put on the outside over there, so I can have a door. So if I have to quarantine somebody, or when I start separating the boys and girls, they'll be separated. 1 boy to 5 female. So yeah, they're doing good. Got the heat lamp up because I saw them this morning. It's kind of cold. We woke up to like 48 degrees this morning. But they're doing good. They go eat, then they go to the water. They eat and go to the water. So yeah, I have them on game bird feed, and I have learned how to ferment it, which means so you take the feed and you put it in water and let it sit for like 3 days, and it's supposed to be really good on their digestive system, but mostly it makes the feed stretch. So very little goes a long way when it's fermented. So yeah, I have a little rigged up bowl right there with a jar in it to take up space, because they will get in there and do gross things. So yeah, another thing I learned, these things are nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. For little birds, they do a lot of pooping. They do a lot of pooping, and I change this about every 2 days. I have some wood shavings on it. I'm thinking of doing kitty litter, y'all, because I can just shovel it out. Like, I'm wasting so much wood shavings. So I think I'm gonna transition to kitty litter. But they're doing good. And man, they are aggressive. And I stick my hand in there to feed them, to get the bowls out and switch them out in the morning. They peck, and they peck hard, you know, and I'm like, man, it's only gonna get worse the bigger you get. So, yeah, but I could see how you could have them indoors. They're quieter than chickens, and I'm learning a lot about the different benefits of quail versus chicken. And the eggs versus chicken eggs, and I'm seeing they have a lot more benefits. I mean, plus it'd be really cool, you know, knowing where your meat is coming from. So they're supposed to be fully matured. Look at them over there bullying. Oh, they're eating food off each other's beak. Let me get closer. Quail TV. I could see how you could really be in an apartment. You could have these indoors. They're gonna get bigger, of course, but they're fully grown at 8 weeks, and they're laying at 8 weeks. And I had chickens before from chicks, and it took them like 5 months to start laying. And so I think this is a really good option for faster food, faster production, to hatch them out and have your own food supply, one of them. So to have eggs and meat at your own doing in your house, no yard. So, you know, starting to learn that there's no excuse. Of course, you know, it takes money to start, but I'm sure something like this can be made if you're handy. Even take a bookshelf and put some of this wire on it. But do what you can, people. And let me be an inspiration. I am not a country girl. I'm becoming a country girl. I want to be in the country so bad, y'all. But you gotta do what you can. And I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the process. So someone might ask, well, how can you raise these cute little things in your house and you know that, you know, how are you going to be able to eat them? It's a mindset, you know. I bought the eggs with the mindset of I'm buying food. I'm not buying a friend. I'm not buying a pet. I am buying food. I get so tired of buying my family groceries for it to be recalled. I get so tired of buying food for my family and myself, and it tastes like trash. I get so tired of just paying high prices for natural food. You know, chips and cookies should be expensive, not fruits, vegetables, and meat. You know, so that's what pushes me to do things like this. Like, you know, I'm sure it looks really weird to somebody. You know, these things are in my office, my she room, where I get to do all creative things. But I mean, they could go in the living room. They could go, you know, it bad enough, do what you have to do. So I ordered them on Amazon. Y'all know y'all can order anything on Amazon, even Walmart.com. You can order everything you need. You don't need to go to a feed store. They didn't even have quail eggs. Anyone who supplies. I'm thinking maybe if I can get really good at this, and that could be my next thing. You know, I'm always starting something. So yeah, so that's the babies. I don't even call them my babies because that's my chicken, my food, barbecue. That one's Alfredo. I'm gonna call that one biryani over there. What's the other one? That's a water feeder up there. They're too short for it right now. But it has a drip that goes around it. I mean, this thing is pretty cool when it get bigger, but they had to get out of that little brooder. So this is the Catornix quail. They're not the jumbos. I didn't know nothing about jumbos before I ordered them. Now I know. So yeah. So I have to put this other tray here to keep that wire blocked. But they still somehow are getting under here. So I'm just rigging it up, trying to figure out how to keep them safe because they keep climbing through this big part because they're so tiny right now. Oh, look at them, look at them. Get back. So this would go over the feed. I gotta use it for something else right now because they are relentless. So anyway, I got some more that I'm hatching. These are jumbo Italian quail. So yeah, I'm hoping I do these better. With the lessons I learned. Y'all know I don't mind failing. You gotta fail and keep going. And it's not even failing. You can't even call it that. It's just learning, growing. Growing. Always grow. So, yeah, y'all. I love learning this new stuff. Yeah, I hate when I fail, but it feels awesome to learn something you didn't know before, especially when it's useful in rough times. But you know, oh, that's one more thing I know how to do to keep my family fed. Alright. Nosy. So. They're pretty funny. They have their rank, you know, who's the boss, who's the chill one. But now they're spread out. So if they're cold, they're huddled up together. And if they're hot, they run away from where the light is. So this light is on the warm side. So they they're in it, but they're not in it. So that's letting me know that it's comfortable in there. They're no longer cold because they're not huddled up anymore. And they're happy. They'll figure out where that water is one day as they get bigger. And this water, I've been giving them it's called Chick electrolyte water. It's a packet of powder that you add to the water. I think you can also use apple cider vinegar. Keeps their immune system up. They're cute. They're also gonna be cute on my plate. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get y'all some quail. Get you some quail. Maybe this time next year I'll be selling eggs. That'd be cool. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming. Bye.